the hell? Interesting imagery. Any idea where she's going? Could you ask? I mean, at a time like this? Osawa shook his head. I wouldn't know. I don't think so. You know, your wife really is something else. Osawa arched an eyebrow. That's one way to describe her. A rather rude way, as a matter of fact. Oh, no offense intended. It's just that ever since this case started, you've both been holed up in your own respective rooms. The more Kichiro spoke, the more irritated Osawa became. What's your point? He demanded. I just mean, you haven't been having any, marital discourse. According to one survey, roughly 6% of households discourse between spouses is largely non-existent. Various reasons for this were offered by couples in the question. Many claimed they were too tired to have the energy to talk, or stated we wind up fighting when we talk, or we have nothing to talk about. Fucking hell. Mind your business, so I snapped. Kojiro dipped his head differently. The two of us not talking isn't a new thing, anyhow, he added. I have a policy of not having pointless conversations. Oh, God. It's quite common for Kenji Osawa to make it through an entire day without having a single conversation. On many days, he opens his mouth only to eat and brush his teeth. His current record is a streak of 14 consecutive days, during which he didn't talk to anyone. Fuck me. Huh? Didn't look as though Kojiro quite understood. Microorganisms such as viruses don't have conversations, and yet still they continually propagate in order to survive. Well, that's how they how they evolved. Thinking about viruses, Osawa was back in the familiar territory. He felt a surge of confidence. Once you have a clear purpose, conversation is unnecessary. And do you have a clear purpose for the relationship with your wife, Mr. Osawa? Of course I do. To be a family. Arms crossed, Kenji struck a thoughtful pose. I guess I've learned one useful thing today, Mr. Osawa. Namely that you don't like to have pointless conversations. It's a good thing to know. Kojiro uncrossed his arms for a moment, then crossed them right back again, furrowing his brow. But see, that's funny. You seem to have a tendency to have pointless conversations with me, and because you keep coming to talk to me. So I saw red. You don't leave me much of a choice. Tanaka poked his head out of the living room. Is something the matter, he asked? Oh, no. I'm sorry, I struggled to regain his calm. Perfect timing, actually. There's something I need to talk to you about. He turned back to Kojiro. My apologies, detective, but would you mind giving us some privacy? Kojiro didn't move. Detective? So I gave the policeman a hard look and saw him crack a smile. Yes? What is it? Kojiro said at last. Don't you play dumb with me. Give us some privacy. Is this a discussion I shouldn't overhear? Actually, yes, it's work-related. There are business matters I'd prefer to keep confidential. Ah, I see. Learning again on his feet, Kojiro slipped away into the living room.